Hey everybody, Andrea O'Callahan here from Andrea O'Callahan Holistic Nutrition and the Happy Healthy Gut Club. I just wanted to pop in and see how everyone's doing today and give you a little window into my supplement regime. I have like a regular regime that I do every day of the basic supplements that I take. And then I have a couple of extra ones too that I'm taking now because I just got home from traveling, being exposed to a bunch of different bugs and different things like that, that when you leave your hometown or your home country or your home continent, whatever, wherever you're going, when you're outside of the normal place that you are day to day, oftentimes, you're exposed to different bugs and it can be a little strain on the immune system. So over the years, I've developed a little regime that I kind of add to as well when I'm traveling. Even when I get home, I go through it for a few more days too, just to support the immune system. And plus now the weather is changing, fall is turning into winter, it's getting colder, and it's another time when there's a lot of colds around as well. It's funny, I heard on the radio earlier today that, emergency rooms across the country, I'm in Canada, emergency rooms across the country are full of children with really, really bad respiratory illnesses. And I feel like all our immune systems are a bit screwed up from, the past few years and the things that we've gone through, the vid and all the stuff. So, I think it's time for us to really support our immune systems. It's time now to really take control of our health, get off the processed foods, get onto the whole foods, start learning how to nourish ourselves properly, and really focus on that gut health because like I've always said, the gut is the control center for the whole body. And once we have a strong, healthy gut, we've got a real good shot at having good health. So anyway, enough about me. Let's flip this camera around and see if I can put on what I'm taking for my supplements. Okay, so here we are. This is the first thing that I take is just a multivitamin, mineral multivitamin. And I take this one because, no matter how good my diet can be, it doesn't matter because there's only so much of our nutrients we're able to get from our food anymore. The state of the soil and the state of farming and all of those things really has decreased the nutrients that we get from our food. And so to make sure we haven't got any micronutrient deficiencies, it's really important to take a good multivitamin to supplement and make sure you've got all your bases covered. Then next, I take a vitamin C every day, just as an antioxidant for, my health and immune system and everything. I also take wild salmon and fish oils because of the omega-3s. Omega-3s are that healthy fat that we really do not get enough of in our diet. Most people are deficient. We get tons of omega-6s and they displace the omega-3s in our cells and make for a decreased cellular vitality. So taking an omega-3 is super important for everybody. Unless you eat, salmon or oily fish 4 times a week from a really healthy source, you should be taking a fish oil or an omega-3 supplement. And last but not least, being up north in Canada, I take a vitamin D supplement. I take quite a high dose. As you can see, that's 2,500 IUs. I take that every day, plus the 400 IUs that are in the multivitamin because, vitamin D is a key one for immune system and most of us are deficient and a lot of us don't take enough. So I personally take a lot of vitamin D and it works really well for me. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I'm taking a couple of different things to support the immune system because I've been traveling. So I'm taking this HMF Fort, which is a probiotic. Genestra has a lot of really good probiotics out there, but I take this one because it covers a lot of the bases. And taking a probiotic for me is super important when I travel because I know traveling isn't really good for our microbiome. It does have a negative effect on that. Plus being exposed to a bunch of different bugs when you're in a different place, right? So I like to take the HMF Fort as a probiotic supplement when my body's going through any kind of stress. Normally, I work on my microbiome through diet and fermented foods especially. But, I like to supplement with a probiotic when I'm going through any kind of stress or strain or anything like that. And then zinc. a really good supplement for your immune system. So I've been taking that one as well. And this one is a fabulous supplement for immune health, IP6 and inositol. I'm not going to get into too deeply what it is and the science of it all, and the chemistry and all that stuff. But essentially, it's a lipotropic factor that supports the liver and the immune system and how it functions. And anytime I'm going through stress or sickness or travel or anything physical, emotional stress on the body, I take this IP6 and inositol as a support for my immune system. And it really helps. So I don't know if you're interested or curious, but that is my supplement regime for today. And I hope everybody's doing good. And yeah, anybody wants to reach out, I'd love to chat. Take care. Have a great day.